Hi everyone, and welcome to learning how to enter in a few trades here. We're going to walk you through the process of putting in some manual trades to kind of follow along with the trade alerts when we say, putting in an order that's half size or, take profit 1, take profit 2, that type of stuff. We want to make sure you know exactly what you're doing. You can see that the MetaTrader 4 platform is already up. We kind of have our Stokes, our MACDs, SARs, pivot levels, all that different stuff, which is our matrix software, which you can get from Forex Success or get Forex Alerts. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're gonna do mostly some stuff right here on the euro dollar 30-minute chart. You can see that our price over here is 1.4564. Okay, and we're going to use a lot of hypothetical stuff here. Just looking at this real quick, I would say we could probably enter into a buy. This is not gauging too much a technical analysis, just a quick glance at it probably looks more apt to be a buy right now. So we're going to go ahead and click on new order. Okay, if you click on new order, your order box will come up. The other way to do it is right click and go to trading and then new order. So you can pick the new order up here, or you can right click. Okay, now we're gonna walk through the process here of say we want to make a half of a standard trade. You can see down here that our balance is $10,000. We recommend never go over one standard per 10,000K when you're putting in a manual trade. You should probably try to figure out some type of rule as to how much you're going to risk. But in this particular case, just for showing you how to enter all this stuff, we're going to go ahead and put in a 0.5, which is a half standard. Okay, and we're going to buy it at the current market level. If you click on the buy, it's going to be at the current market level. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click buy, and go ahead and click OK, and you can see that this green dotted line is our buy. You can see the buy right here, our order number, and then you can also see the order number, the buy, the lot size, what currency pair. The current price that we bought in at, 145.68, is what we bought in at. Current price is 145.66. You can see the current price right here, and you can see that we are down $10. And hopefully you kind of have walked through a little bit of the basics and know why we are down $10 when the price hasn't actually moved yet. That is due to the 2-point spread that we paid to put the trade in. Okay, now when we issue out a trade alert, this one is a 0.5 standard lot size on the euro dollar, and right now, as the hypothetical, we're projecting that price to go up. So we're going to go ahead and set 2 take profits. Now you can't, we recommend that for the first take profit, you set yourself an alarm. Okay, and you'll probably be watching it a lot of the time when it's in, and most of the trades will evolve pretty quickly. So the first thing we want to do is, we're going to draw a horizontal line here, and we're going to take our first profit at 145.70. Okay, now it's not very much. That's only 4 pips. But we're going to try to work through this here as time allows us, so we can kind of watch it unfold. Okay, so our first take profit is at 145.70. Our second take profit, we'll just say, is at 146.00 even. Okay, which would be right there. So those are going to be our take profits. Now, what we'll do is we're going to put our take profit down here. We're going to right click on this the trade that is highlighted. Okay, that is the only trade that we have in there. So we're going to go ahead and put in our take profit. We're going to right click there. That's what I did, was right click. We're going to modify it. Okay, now we're going to we want to put in our take profit of the second take profit. Okay, so we're going to type in 1.4600. Okay, and why don't we just go ahead and put in a 20-point stop loss. You can see down here our price was 145.68. So we're going to go ahead and to quickly do that, instead of typing in the whole thing, you can copy as 145.59. That was the current price. And we're going to go down to 145.48. Okay. Now, when we click modify, that's going to modify our current order. So when we click this modify, I want you to look down here in the stop loss and take profit column, and these numbers are going to pop up there. Okay. It went ahead and went in. The stop loss is 145.48, and the take profit is 146 even. Okay. Now you can see that this red line here comes across, and that's our stop loss of 145.48. And then up here, underneath the 146, we're going to go ahead and double click that, and we're going to move that, and you can see that our red dotted line is underneath. So we're going to right click this other red line, and we're going to delete it. So we know that our take profit 1 is at 145.70. Which is actually not hard coded in here yet. We don't have an automatic take profit. Okay, we want it to move at least that, at least that 4 pips before we take half of it out. But we'd love for it to move to 146, because that's going to be the full take profit of the full size, if that makes sense. Okay. If we bought in at 1.4568 and we're looking to take profit at 146 even, okay, that's going to be 32 pips. So we are looking for a 32 pip win. We have a 20 pip stop loss, and just for the sake of argument, we have this red line drawn here at 145.70, which would be our take profit 1. Now there are ways to get on this red line and enter in an actual audio alarm. We can probably get more into that on another video, but we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to kind of manually watch as hopefully this goes up. But we're going to also, while we wait for that, we're going to put in a couple more orders here. Okay, and I'm going to show you a couple more things here. So we're going to go ahead and click on new order while we wait for our other trade to develop. Okay, and I'm going to move this over just a little bit so that you can see the chart behind me. Say that a trade alert came out and it said we are going to sell it if it gets up to this pivot level. We're going to sell it if it gets to 1.4632. Okay, so obviously you can't enter in right now because we're 30 pips below that, at least 30 pips below that. Okay, so what you want to do, instead of instant execution, which is what we did before, okay, we did an instant execution, we're going to do a pending order. Okay, so you go ahead and click on pending order, and another box is going to pop up. Okay, and if we are waiting for it to come up to the pivot level, and then we are going to sell it at that pivot level. Okay, if we're going to sell at the pivot level, it's going to be a sell limit, meaning the price is going to come up. We're going to sell at that level, and then we're hoping that it's going to come back down. Okay, that would be a sell limit. Okay, so in this case, we're going to go ahead and enter in a very small order of 0.1. Okay, and we are going to put in a sell limit order. All right. And we have to enter in the price. So the pivot level is at 146.32, so we're going to type in 1.4632. Okay, and we're going to then do a 10 pip take profit. Okay, so that is going to be 146.22. All right, and then we're also going to put in a stop loss of 1.4642. Okay, now this is, again, we would never issue a trade alert where there's a 10 pip take profit, 10 pip stop loss. That's probably just not going to happen. But again, just kind of showing you how this works. We're going to go ahead and put in this order. Now remember, this is a pending order. It's a sell limit, meaning that we're projecting it to come back up to the pivot level or somewhere around there, put in a sell order, and then come back down. If it never hits the